Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai. I like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Yahweh is the true name of the Heavenly Father, who the world calls God, and Yahushai is the true name of His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. I like to give double honors to apostles and elders of great millstone that rule well, for preaching the 100% truth, in season, out of season, according to the Most High's will, the correct doctrine, giving up their bodies as a living sacrifice for the Most High's sake, which is their reasonable service. All right. I like to say Shalom, which is peace, to the sincere Akim out of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right, starting with the 144,000, down to the 1/3 of all Israelites who will receive salvation out of America when destruction comes, which is near. All right, so I like to say shalom to the Israelite foreigners scattered across the globe who look like different heathen nations. But for your seed line, you go back to Israelite man, and your spirit bears witness that you're Israelite, because you can accept His word. So shalom goes out to you. All right. I like to give more praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem and Kakadash, for allowing me to do another video through the Holy Spirit. In this video, through the Spirit, the topic is going to be, all right, you don't have to have a PhD, all right, be the most eloquent in your speech, all right, use the biggest, most fancy words possible, all right, to be a prophet of the Most High, all right. You don't need a philosophy degree, all right, to be a prophet of the Most High, okay? You don't need a PhD. You don't need to go to these theologian schools, all right, to be a prophet of the Most High, okay? Because the Most High chooses who He wants to choose. He has mercy on who He wants to have mercy on, all right? Esau, the so-called white man, sees so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans on the street, all right? And he deems us like we have no jobs and we're crazy and we don't know what we're talking about, all right? Because this is his world, all right? You need to have money, wear a suit and tie, all right? Shave off your head, all right? And shave off your beard, okay? And smile, then teach the Bible, all right? With a theologian degree, okay? Then Esau will let you teach it, all right? But he won't let you teach the 100% Bible, because he's the devil, all right? So the Most High is not requiring you to have the wisdom of this world, okay? The Most High woke you up to the gift of faith to believe in the message, all right? To hear the words of the Heavenly Father, all right? And to teach it. That's it, all right? Okay, in the kingdom, all right, we're going to be all righteous, all right, perfect, okay, royal as possible, okay, fancy, okay. But as of right now, all right, our righteousness is as filthy rags, okay. And we don't have the best eloquent speech, all right. And we don't know all the perfect, most fancy words to say, all right. But the Most High doesn't require that. He requires you to go out and be a soldier and just preach the word to the house of Israel. Tell them their sins, okay? And feed the sheep, all right, the elect, all right, until the end. So this is Eloquent, all right, on Google. It says fluent or persuasive in speaking or writing, all right? So I got this word. Slug you. Got this word from Exodus chapter 4 and verse 10. It says, And Moses said unto the Lord, O my Lord, I am not eloquent, neither heretofore, nor since thou hast spoken unto thy servant. Slack it. unto thy servant, but I am slow of speech and of slow tongue. All right. So this is Moses, all right, telling the Lord, okay, that he's not the eloquent speech, right? He's not the doesn't have the best fluent speech, all right, persuasive speaking skills, all right, to persuade people, all right, to follow the Lord. Okay, he says, but I am slow of speech and of a slow tongue. It says, and the Lord said to him, who have made man's mouth, or who maketh the dumb, or deaf, or the seeing, or the blind? Have not I the Lord? Now therefore go, and I'll be with thy mouth, and teach thee what thou shalt say. Okay? Okay, so the Lord, all right, through the spirit and power, okay, was going to teach Moses what to say. All right? Tell him what to say. Verse 13, and he said, O my Lord, send, I pray thee, by the hand of him whom thou wilt send. And the anger of the Lord was kindled against Moses, and he said, is not Aaron the Levite thy brother? I know that he can speak well, and also behold, he cometh forth to meet thee. And when he seeth thee, he will be glad in his heart. All right. So it says, and thou shalt speak unto him, and put words in his mouth, and I'll be with thy mouth, and with his mouth, and will teach you what ye shall do. Okay. So this is the Most High sending Aaron, okay, who can speak better than his brother Moses, all right, more eloquent in speech, all right. So this is Most High sending him, all right, to be with Moses, all right. So the Most High, all right, he made the dumb, okay, he made the deaf, okay, the seeing or the blind, okay. So the Most High, in any instance, can raise up your spirit so you can speak eloquently. If he wanted to, all right, he can make you not blind in an instant, all right. The Most High controls all things, all right. It doesn't matter if you have the best, most best speaking skills on the planet, all right. That Esau deems as high class, okay. The Most High is not dealing with that, all right. If you can't understand this truth and preach His word, all right, you're not a prophet, okay. Plain and simple. All right. 2 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 6. It says, but though I be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge, but have we been thoroughly made manifest among you in all things. It says, but though I be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge. Okay. So Paul was rude in speech, okay, but not in knowledge. Okay. Talking in an austere tone, okay, using what this world calls cuss words, okay, which is just Slakia, offensive words and terms, all right, plain just offensive terms, okay. But this word, if we say these offensive terms like fuck, shit, damn, all right, they just the majority of these people, they hear it, okay, and they just say, oh, he's just cussing, okay, just forget him, he's just a crazy old person on the street cussing, all right. These guys are bugged out, okay. They leave a snare, a trap for us, okay. I get that real quick. It's Isaiah chapter 29, verse 21. That make a man an offender for a word, and lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate, and turn aside the just for a thing of naught. All right. So they make a man an offender for a word. Okay, if we say one cuss word, our whole message is wrong. All right. Which these piece of people are wicked. They're supposed to think like that. All right. It says, although I be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge. All right. So it doesn't matter how the word comes out. If you just bring the word out, all right, in the spirit power of the Lord, the correct doctrine, okay. If you're mad saying it, if you're cussing saying it, if you're saying it with not the best fluent speech, all right, as long as you bring it out, okay, you're doing the Lord's work. All right. These people are going to realize who the true men of the Lord are. They don't need to be these so-called white philosophers, these school professors, all those wicked Edomites. All right, the Most High is not dealing with any of them because they're from the nation of Edom. The Most High is dealing with his servants from the nation of Israel. All right. To Isaiah chapter 58 and verse 1. It says, cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins. All right. So it says, cry aloud and spare not. Okay. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet. So that's what you have to do. Okay. And show my people their transgression. All right. All right. Even when we have a loud voice speaking boldly, okay, these people don't like it. All right. Because it's too austere for them. All right. And they like that effeminate spirit. All right. So these people, they're not going to like the word either way. All right. If it comes out, they're not going to like the word straight up, because heathens and majority of Israel are wicked. They are all wicked. Okay. Only the elect's going to hear the word and come back. All right. The true sheep of the Most High. All right. It says Ezekiel chapter 37 and verse 9. Then said he unto me, prophesy unto the wind, prophesy, son of man, and say to the wind, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, come from the four winds, O breath, and breathe upon these slain, that they may live. All right. Okay. So if there's nobody listening, all right, we're supposed to prophesy unto the wind. Okay. Because we have a duty, a job for the Most High. All right. Just because no one's listening in front of us doesn't mean we still have to do our job, okay? Because the elect's going to wake up regardless, all right? At the end of the day, the elect in the nation of Israel is going to wake up, okay? So we don't need to have the fancy suits, all right, and be a pork chop eating pastor, all right? Okay, to wake up people, all right? To preach the gospel, all right? We don't need the fanciest garments, all right, to preach the gospel, all right? Because at the end of the day, all right, the Most High is dealing with the low and the meek, all right? The humble, all right, to receive salvation, okay? Plain and simple, all right? The Esau is going to, through the Spirit, right, he's going to keep throwing out his bullshit doctrine of you if you're not smart in this world sense, all right? You didn't go to these colleges and schools, right? You don't talk like a so-called Edomite, all right? You can't teach the Bible, all right? He's going to keep throwing out that narrative, all right, because he's a devil, all right? And he thinks he's actually smart, which he's not. He's a complete idiot to the Most High, all right? The so-called white man. These Edomites, all right? From the average day Joe, okay, up to the elites, all right? They get smarter, right? Because the elites are actually, they know what's going on spiritually, all right? They know the prophecies of the Bible, okay? They know what's going to happen, all right? They know that they have a little time to rule, okay? But to the average day Edomite, all right, the Most High is not dealing with what they think their wisdom of this world, okay? The Most High is dealing with the wisdom of the spiritual world, all right? The wisdom of the kingdom that's about to come, all right? This kingdom is temporary, all right? So I'd like to give all praise, honor, and instant glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash, all right? You don't need to have the most fluent, eloquent, all right? Born with the best, all right? The way of speaking, all right, in the world, okay, to be a prophet. Moses chooses who he wants to choose to be a prophet, takes them out of whatever they're doing in the world and just makes them a prophet because the Most High wants to. That's his will, all right? So I hope this is edifying, death and utter peril and destruction to America, and shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.